Also tonight, Democrats brought one of the most powerful politicians in the country to campaign in the Metro East this weekend. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, caught up with Majority Whip Jim Clyburn at a barbecue in Cahokia Heights. Mark?
And politics might be the main course when Jim Clyburn's in town, but you better be sure there's going to be a lot of side dishes of food there. In South Carolina, it's his fish fry that can catapult a candidate to the White House. In Cahokia Heights yesterday, it was a barbecue that brought Democrats out to rally for Nikki Budzinski in her campaign for Congress.
Between bites of barbecue and brownies,
the Democratic majority runs through this district.
The third most powerful member of Congress rallied Democrats to get out the vote for Nikki Budzinski this November or risk losing control of Congress.
What happens if the House Republicans retake the majority in the next 2 years? What does that mean for the Biden agenda?
Well, I think it would be catastrophic for the country.
House Majority Whip Jim Clyburn said democracy is in danger after January 6th and could fall to autocracy if Republicans take over.
President Biden called it semi-fascism. What did you make of that remark?
He was talking about what he called the so-called MAGA Republicans. I have some of them living in my neighborhood, so I know very well what he's talking about. He's talking about people who have decided that one individual is more important than the whole.
That's a pretty radical term in and of itself.
Republican Regan Deering recently pushed back against Biden's describing MAGA Republicans as semi-fascist.
He is discrediting probably half the country's population that maybe was a supporter of Donald Trump.
On the stump, Clyburn offered a revised version of former President Trump's signature slogan.
We don't need to make this country great again. This country is great. What we need to do is to make that greatness accessible and affordable for all of its citizens.
He connected with voters' cost of living concerns, describing the costs his wife paid struggling to stay alive.
And I saw her monthly bill for insulin. Some months, $900, other months, $1,200. Insulin has been around for 100 years.
Congress approved the Inflation Reduction Act, which capped the out-of-pocket cost of insulin for seniors on Medicare at $35 a month. Clyburn says if Democrats keep control of Congress,
we're going to cap it for the rest of the people.
Budzinski pointed out her Republican rival, Deering, opposed the Inflation Reduction Act.
She doesn't support capping the cost of insulin.
In a statement tonight, Regan Deering pushing back, saying, quote, "I support capping the cost of insulin and other life-saving drugs and would certainly vote to do so." But she added this disclaimer that that proposal in Congress would have to be, quote, in a responsible, standalone bill. Deering and Budzinski are slated to debate next month.
Thank you, Mark.